be with friends and good to be amongst, I think friends first and then clients, I guess. For those of you I'm meeting for the first time, my name is Ram. I'm a senior partner with Cedar. This event is actually being put together or brought together by Cedar, which, as many of you know, is a Forbes-ranked US-based global management consulting firm with a lot of work that we actually do in the financial services and financial technology space, as you will see today. But more importantly, the group also comes with a research firm that's exclusively focused on financial and banking technology, which, as many of you know, is IBS Intelligence. So this event is actually being brought together by Cedar and IBSi. And part of the group, we also have a fintech lab in Dubai and in Mumbai. It's Cedar-IBSi Fintech Lab, and some of you here are cohorts of the lab, and welcome again. And we also have, as you would have observed, we actually have a fintech fund, and we obviously are extremely committed to this space that we're going to talk about today, which is all about banking and financial technology. So Cedar-IBSi Capital, as you know, is actually a venture capital fund that's exclusively focused in investing in what one would call as banking technology and fintech, as we all see today. Well, with that quick background, may I start by saying that brace up and wear your seatbelts. This is going to be a very interesting ride today with a lot of knowledge being shared. This whole platform is meant to be more for sharing of knowledge, exchanging of experiences, exchanging of views. Not necessarily we have to agree to every view, as you would see in many of the panels today. Talking about panels, we have some very interesting panels. The first one obviously will be about talking about digital revolution as it is happening in Bahrain. The second panel is actually about payments. How many of us here are actually actively involved in the payment space? Can you have a hands up? Well, that's almost half the room up, so that talks about how payments is going to be an important area for us. We will be having a presentation by the head of digital assets at IBS Intelligence, Nikhil, on artificial intelligence in banking. I am keen to hear, just as you are, about what he has to say. And believe me, he has what he is good at is actually getting a lot of research and insights that will actually give us some global perspectives. And then we will be having a panel which is on FinTech Innovation 2.0 powered by AI. And we can't leave the room without doing some crystal gazing. So the last panel is actually going to be predicting the next decade of innovation, not just in Bahrain, but I guess in the region. And then we obviously have a networking lunch. So I actually insist that we all stay back till we have these panels. Make sure that we actually get most out of these sessions. These are meant to be participative, meant to be actually two ways. So you have to be, the more we challenge the panelists, the more we get out of them. So let's try and do that. We have IS, BML Istisarat and AT as the sponsors of this event. So thank you again for our sponsors. And before I leave, may I just do a quick poll. What would be the mostly used term in today's session? Is it going to be, I'm going to give three choices and let's see how many hands go up for each of them. So we're going to talk about digital, that's obvious. Digital banking is one. How many hands go up for digital? I see some hands going up there. We already had the poll on payments, so I'll not go there. The second most interesting topic, I think, well, I am putting it on the table, is going to be AI. Well, I see that half of the room is going up for the AI, so I think we have a split here. Well, this panel, this whole summit is about digital banking and AI, so we have to have those two topics here. But the one thing that I'm actually getting to I'm very, very keen to hear a lot today is how are we looking to embrace digital and AI, and how is it going to actually make a difference to us in our real life, in our practical day-to-day business? What's going to happen end of the day to the customer, and what difference will this bring, be it a retail customer or a corporate banking customer or a banking industry customer? What is all of this going to be for the customer? So how many of us think that we will be talking about the customer today? Well, I am surprised that there are some hands that are not going up. If we aren't talking about the customer, then we aren't going to be relevant, guys. So we better talk about what all of this means ultimately to the industry, to the customer, and the purpose of our existence.